Okay, so for the past few days, we've been researching, we've been looking into both sides of whether or not we should continue to explore space. So now it's time for us to put all of our hard work into a presentation. You're going to have 3 presentation options. So the first will be a TAC, the second will be a blend space, and the third is a SWAY presentation. I think that most of us probably do have experience using at least one of these web tools, maybe more. So it will be up to you and your group to make a decision today. And I'll take you through each in a moment and I'll show you what that might look like. If you are planning to use TAC, you will need to get a special login from myself or Mr. Horswood today. Even if you've used TAC before, you will need a separate login for this project, so you'll have to see a teacher for that. Okay, so after you choose your presentation tool, the next step, of course, will be to create a claim. Your claim will be related to the side that you were assigned yesterday in your ELA class, or maybe science. So whatever side your group was assigned, your claim should be related to that. Then, just like when we write an essay, an argument essay, we'll need to select 3 reasons to support our claim. For each reason you select, you will need at least 2 pieces of evidence. Those pieces of evidence can come from multiple sources. You'll also need a counter argument. So that will be a reason from the other side. That's why we asked you to look into both sides while you were researching. So hopefully you're ready to go. Hopefully you have all the information you need. Now we just need to put it into a presentation. The counter argument should be in its own section, and I'll show you what that'll look like in just a couple minutes. I know some of us are not fans of working on group projects because we feel like maybe there's one person who's not contributing. There's one person who is not doing what they should be doing. So what we're going to recommend to you is that today you divide and conquer this project. So maybe you each choose a specific reason that you're going to support evidence for. Maybe there's one person working on the counter argument. Another section that you might assign somebody else is going to be the last step, and that will be an opening statement that will hook your reader. Think of this like your introduction when you go to write. There's one person from your group who will start our debate the Tuesday after spring break with this opening statement. So if there's someone in your group who likes to perform, who likes to act, who likes to present, this would probably be the job for them. Now, one of the things we noticed during Shark Tank, you guys did awesome work, but there were a lot of people who were reading off the screen. The opening statement should not be even in your presentation. It should be something separate. So if you have questions about that, you can definitely let us know. Another requirement will be a links library at the very end of your presentation. That's where you'll put the name of the source and a link to whatever source you used. You should be using a variety of sources, so a video, an article, an infographic. You should not use all videos. You should not use all articles. So make sure you're looking at a variety of sources. The last step will be to add some pictures in, make it look cool. All right, so your first option is going to be a TAC. Some of us have used the TAC before. The link for you to access TAC is right on this document. So if you click it, you're going to get a special email address that you can use. They're all going to start with OVMS ELA 2017, and then you'll have a plus student number. Your username will be assigned as well, and your password will be assigned as well. So you'll find all of that out later if you choose this option. Once you sign up, it's going to ask you some questions. You can basically just click through them. Hopefully this loads pretty quickly, but you never know. You don't have to upload a photo. The only thing that you really need to do is decide on your account type. So you will be a student. You can put your birthday in. I'm just going to throw in some random dates, whatever I click. Then you just click next. Click next. And then you're ready to go. Don't follow anyone for this. Okay. Once you have set up your group's account, you're going to click on Create a Tag. Okay. Your title will be your claim. So we should explore space. It's really easy to add in some pictures. You just click on Add Photos. You can search for anything you want. I'm just going to search for the moon. It's easy. I don't know why they can't find it, but I'm sure there's some pictures of the moon out there. We'll look later. The thing that you really want to consider is this headline. For each of your reasons, you're going to put in a headline. So reason 1, and then your evidence will go right below it, according to whatever. So that's how you'll set up your tag. If you want to change the design, you just click on the colors. It's pretty easy to use. So that would be the tag option. If you want to use a blend space, I think most of you have an account for blend space. Some of you have used blend space. I'm just going to log in as myself for this one, but there is a class code you would need to use. So you would click on lessons. You would click a new lesson. Your claim would go at the top. So again, we should explore space. Now for this option, you will want to make a row for each reason. So reason 1, I know it's a little bit small. You would put your reason, you would put your evidence 1, evidence 2. So do you see how it would be a row going across for each reason? If you want to add a row, you would need to add at least 2 and 1 for your counter argument. For Sway, that's connected to Office 365. I think that a lot of us have used Sway. If you're using Sway, each frame would need to be its own separate reason. Okay, so I'm going to end the screencast now. Thank you guys for paying great attention. And if you want to go back and check out how to use these tools, you can watch this.